Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Running a small business means I wear lots of hats. When I put on my hiring hat, I can count on LinkedIn Hiring Pro to make it easy. LinkedIn Hiring Pro helps manage my hiring workflow, puts my job post in front of a unique network of professionals, and matches me with the best candidates for my business. I can also share my job with my network. No other job site lets me do that. No wonder most small businesses say they'd use LinkedIn Hiring Pro again. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey everybody, happy Friday, episode 656 of Coach Unplugged. Last day we're talking to Ted today. So I'm going to give a big shout out to our 2 other podcasts too. High School Hoops. You can find that everywhere you listen to podcasts. You know, it's Jake and I just talking more about where we are in high school hoops. And then Teacher Side Gig. You know, I started that. I'm doing it just to give the world the information, but there's a lot of teachers that have side gigs. I think especially with all the stuff that's going on right now, and would love if you went over and listened to both of those, left from reviews. That means a lot to us. But before we get started with Ted and day 3 with Ted, I had to give a big shout out to our sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine. I've said this all week. I can't imagine a better machine in a world pandemic. You can limit the number of players. They can get lots of reps. They can work on their moves and get their shots up. So go over and check that out. That's the first thing. Second thing is go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Next week, I'm launching the individual workouts for your players. If you're a member of teachhoops.com, your players can get their individual workout. It releases every morning. I think it's 6 a.m. It's got dribbling. It's got shooting. It's got mental leadership. It's got motivation. It's got a little bit of everything. And they can be as active with you. We'll talk about it before we set your team up. They'll have a logo. They'll know they're on the right page. It's individual to your team. Literally, hundreds of thousands, not hundreds of thousands of dollars, but hundreds of dollars probably to cost. And you get a 14-day free trial, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So go over and check that out, and let's head off to the podcast.
And get our 4-man right in there. Now it's a lot better to put a sleeper there, but we weren't sure what they were going to run. They and I hate to say this, they weren't very good. But there's our next option.
Oh my God, rewind that play.
Okay.
Rewind that play.
Okay.
So here's this is just me watching your team. Hold on. So watch. Okay. So go ahead, hit play until she shoots. This is me seeing your team. Watch the girl on the top of the key. Go ahead, shoot.
Okay.
Oh my God. She's just crashing the offensive glass.
And she learned, and hey, that was a senior starter that I didn't think would ever be in our program. And we can talk about that for another time.
Yeah. I
swear
to God, that's the first thing that jumped out at me. Is like, okay, that's a good shot. Her feet were set, but watch that girl. She's going, I want this thing. Like,
she really got after it as the season went on. Now here's our third option, which I can't. Oh yeah, this is where you get inside of the post, and we still teach.
Great. That's great footwork too.
This girl right here is a freshman.
The one in the post?
Yeah, and I'll send you some video. Wow. I've got a special video of her if you want to take a look at it. She can play. Here we are, third option again. This is first game of the season. We get it to her. I don't think and that's the thing about Huddle. It's 8-second clip. But anyway, we got it in there.
Yeah.
Now here's our zone. where we go all the way through, and we do have a sleeper here.
Okay.
The passing here is terrible, but this is why I like this play is you can get some stuff on the backside. Hold on. You can get some stuff on the backside as well. And then,
I mean, I'm impressed with your girl with the skip passes. That's one of the things I've noticed with the team. A lot of girls teams can't make the skip passes.
And we got to keep working on it. Hey, now watch 34 right here. Or 24, excuse me. Watch her the whole time because we don't make this 3-point shot. Watch her again.
She knows where her bread is buttered, man.
Oh yeah.
Kids don't realize that enough. I'm telling you.
Now this is when we ran it out of the offset. This is our offset box.
Okay.
Now we actually were running what we would call 05 because we're going to throw it to the 5 in the corner.
Okay.
But when we're in the offset box, we try to couple it with play 24. We do the same action. You still have the rip screen right here, and we
oh, that's a nice
cut. We got him with that. And McPherson scouts us really, really well. And then this is state tournament. I can't remember. Oh, this when we were in 2018. And here we're running 24, and we get the 5-man slip. So.
And you get a lot of free throws too, because you're getting them moving toward the basket, I bet. Yeah.
And then here's first option at 24, just against the zone. And then here's offset to our what we call our flow offense, which that year was ball screen motion.
Okay.
So we got it all the way around, and now we're just getting into ball screen motion. We're trying to get some things squared away.
Your spacing's good though.
Yeah, and see, I love ball screen motion. That guy from Yale talked on it again yesterday, and it was really good. Now here is our handoff. Now we call it 04 because our 4-man is going to bop out.
Okay.
And then I went ahead and we don't tag it H. They just know that the 1's going to get a handoff. We try to get our 1 going downhill with 3 people away. This should have been a better play for us, but and this is sub-state finals again. Great 3-point shooter, one of the best I've ever had. She didn't make a 3-all game, but we got another good drive and just barely missed. And then here.
So do you worry that they're going to trap you on that handoff?
Every boys coach I ever talked to asks that, and we have not been trapped. We do have a keep call.
Every boys coach, and
I'm serious.
I'm serious. Coaches come.
They do.
Yeah.
But we do have a keep option. I tell that kid to look out of her right eye, and if it looks like they're going to trap, we'll wheel and deal. But we haven't really had any trouble with it. And then if we yell opposite, we put this in late in the season. If we yell 04 opposite, we're going to try to take it all the way around, and we get a pretty good post feed right here. So that wasn't too bad. And this isn't all the way in. Oh, this isn't all the way in back. Here we get another skip because the defense shifted. And what I like about this play is you can run against man or zone. You don't have to run anything. This is now here's the box 5 play. This is, like I said, McPherson ran it against us, and on the bus ride home on the way, I talked to our point guard in the back of the bus. I said, hey, you think we ought to put that play in for Kenzie? This is McKenzie.
Right.
She said, oh yeah, let's put it in Monday. I think we played them on a Friday, and we did. Matter of fact, we might have done it on Sunday a little bit. That's like stealing because you got to do some things. Here's the lob again, but
and I'm telling you, one of the keys to this lob is that pass too.
Yes, oh no doubt. Now this is
your elevator.
She got this blocked one time, but we do let them throw it. Your kid's got to step back from this line. I took the one off where she got boxed or she got blocked, I think, but that ends up being our elevator.
And then, how often does she go around or through?
We try to do it through if we can, but some. She's actually my 2-man's a pretty smart kid. She watches film and stuff, so
and you can curl it if they cheat. You can curl it like you can come around.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, and just keep coming.
And now keep coming.
I put this one on because she would kind of go into la la land. This girl blocks it right in her face. But as you can see, she tried to throw the elevator from the top. But I think right here we're gonna get a made 3.
I love that play. Yeah, and that's the one you were talking about. That
yes, yeah, because look, this is the girl Gardner right here. And even if it's a 2-3 zone,
so the key to that play is you almost got to do the lob once.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
And then once you've done that, you got them because they're going to think lob again. You could yell lob from the sideline, lob, and then they'll all.
The way we would guard it, because we play a little bit of zone on out of bounds, is we would cheat this kid down to take the corner, but then you can get anyway. So, but here is, I think this is the one where we get
She's a good passer.
Right
that inbounder is a good passer.
Yeah,
Is she a
played
senior?
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's 5 to 1 to 2 to where we get the elevator a little bit late. So yeah, I guess she is going around. She's not I guess we did teach it as a curl, not
I
an
like
elevator.
the curl though. I like the curl
Yeah.
because you're getting space. I mean, she's ready too. I love that. Look at her head. Like she's ready. Like she's stepping and she's ready. There's no question that ball's going up.
Hey, I do want to show you this one play that I'm kind of proud
That
of.
Roadrunner thing?
I want to show you Roadrunner.
Okay.
Now, can you see this?
I can't see anything right now. You got to
Okay,
reshare.
and
The weird thing about Zoom is you got to go back and forth if you're showing something.
Okay. Because I do want to share, and I'll just I'll show one clip of Celtic maybe, but
okay.
Okay. Now let me go back.
So Roadrunner. Let's talk about why do you call it Roadrunner? And
well, it's because I think the guy I got it from was Brad Underwood. Got it from Brad Underwood over the phone, and he said that's what he was going to call it.
No, I just wondered if there was like a Roadrunner like.
No, there's not a Roadrunner mascot.
Okay.
And I thought, oh man, I put the better of the two plays. Anyway, we actually start the 4. Okay, no, this is how we do it.
Okay.
Anyway, you pass it to the 2, and you guys have all seen
this.
This
Is a zone. This is a zone.
This is against the zone. And then I'll show you the 2 clips. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
We run them on back-to-backs. So 4 is going to come down here on top of the 5. Sometimes we'll do it a different way and put her underneath here, but it's still the same deal.
Okay.
You're going to throw and you're going to slide, okay? And then 1 is going to dribble over to the elbow. What do you call that? The pro lane line extended.
Yep.
3 has flashed in there asking for the ball. Now you pop 3 out and you throw it to 3. And you can see what happens. The key is in practice, X2 will jack with us and we can't run it. But now 4 basically has come here outside and set a screen on X2 wherever she is. And then we are just going to go right there. 5 has kind of brush screened 4 a little bit. She's screening X5 and whatever X4 does is wrong.
Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the podcast. A couple things. First of all, we would love if you would leave a review, subscribe, and like. Those are nice. We'd also love if you came over and joined teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. I promise you'll probably get an email from me and a video welcoming you within 24 hours. Also, if you're wanting to help us with hosting fees and those things, and it doesn't cost you anything, you can go down below and hit our affiliate link for Amazon. Every time you go shopping on Amazon, we'll get a small little commission. So that's really easy to do. Also, make sure, and I don't mention this a lot, make sure you go over and check out our YouTube channel, Teach Hoops. There's thousands of videos over there to kind of help you become a better basketball coach. All right, let's head back to the podcast.
You're either going to we got that for a layup, or we're going to get a kick out 3.
I love that.
So that's Roadrunner.
What do you make, and what kind of player is 3?
Okay, we didn't. Now listen, the real good player that you were my 5-man.
Yeah.
The 3-man was her sister, and she played as a freshman. Had 11 points in the state final.
Okay.
Her sophomore year, she had a 20-point game. Well, she had some serious leg problems, and we moved her to 4, and she didn't play as much this year. So I had a freshman. We did not run. We never got to Roadrunner this year. We were young.
But I mean, do you want someone you want a ball handler?
You want a ball handler and a driver right here. You want somebody that can put her, and you'll see her. You'll see her.
Okay.
You want somebody that can put their shoulder down and get to the bucket.
You probably don't want a small guard there.
No. Although sometimes some coaches will do this. I can't remember. They'll do there's a way that you can shallow and get your 1 as this person, because some people like their point guard. But I do want to show you one, because I will go to my other. I do want to show you best. Oh well, I'll just show it to you on film.
Okay.
But let me show you Roadrunner. Hold on.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that in live action. I'm just thinking out loud that, okay, what kind of player can I put at that 3
Oh, certainly.
spot?
Certainly.
Yeah. It's like you want somebody that can attack the rim. People are always asking how to attack the zone too.
Now, are you guys okay? Are you seeing that?
I am.
So here we are.
They're in a 2-3.
Yeah, they're in a 2-3, and this is we hadn't really got to run this a whole lot. Now I had it drawn up where she starts in the high post.
Right.
Basically, and we have another set where and I'll show it to you. It's my last shot of the quarter play where the 5 is there and the 4 is there. And our boys run it like that all the time. So we run it kind of out of that same set. So here we are. We're going to pass. She's going to flash like she wants the ball. And really, to be honest with you, next year, if I have her full time and I play her at the 3, I've got a 5'10" freshman that we're going to play there too. It wouldn't be bad just to have a flash play right there. Look at that.
Right.
Look at the deal. So anyway, so now we dribble over. Now we come up, and I guess we did have our 4 on the bottom here.
Yep.
So we curled her. We got to get. We got to try to get this person over.
She's got to decide. I love
Yeah.
that. And
So
she did it that time. She did
Yeah.
it. She drove it all the way to the basket.
Yeah, she just drove it because, well, this kid right here, whatever decision this kid makes is going to be wrong. And so we get all the way
I
to the
love the
bucket.
box out. Your big was doing a great job, like
Yeah.
posting up too.
So then, and we end up running it back to back, and they knew it was coming. So now we're doing the same thing. Now this kid tries to stop the
Stop
drive.
it.
And we hit. So that's something I'm pretty proud of.
That's why coaches talk to themselves right there.
Oh,
'cause you
no
got
doubt.
the second option. I love that.
No doubt. Well, let me give you.
And you do that one. You do that once and then get out. Is that what you do?
If I had, I'd like to run some more plays,
Right.
just so they wouldn't know where we were coming. But I want to show you, and I thought I had it drawn up, and I think I do. But I want to show you what I think is the best last shot of the quarter play you can run.
Okay.
And I don't have these in clips, but we call this Arizona because it's against the zone. Or no, we're getting ready to run it here, I think. Yeah, okay. Now we call this Arizona. We run this. Our boys coach ran this for my son. He always starts his 4 here and his 5 here, and he only runs it to the right. And they're already standing there, and the coaches are yelling constantly. And usually I only run at the end of the quarter. Now, I did have to run it coming out of halftime a couple times when I was behind in sub-state. But
Right.
basically, we're going to pass here. This kid's got to come outside just a little bit because she's going to false screen here. And it's the simplest play you can run. Now, we're either going to dribble over or make eye contact. We're going to sprint and slide just like Roadrunner. Now, the post is going to pop out, get the ball. Now we throw it down the corner. We want to if we set a better screen, we get a 3-pointer. But it's a great way to get the ball inside. But we went ahead and skipped it, and that was first. But here you'll see it better, I think. Now, this is what we call circle. Okay, we were stagnant. We had 14 points at halftime of this game.
Okay.
So we ran, here's our Arizona play. And we just stood, like I said, we got a player here, we got a player here, and we're going to run it to start the second half because we needed a basket. I like to save stuff if I can.
Yeah, I do too for the second half.
Yeah. See, now watch 44 does a better job here. They're in a funky-ass 1-3-1 I didn't like going against, but she sets a great screen right there, and that got us to state, and we got third place. So that got us going. But that's what I call Arizona. And I don't know if do you want to see my what I think is the best play we run?
Yeah, let's see that too. Celtic, are these on that sheet you sent me? Okay.
They're on the sheet.
Yeah,
and I'm going to make it. I'm not going to go through the diagrams.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
The dumbest thing I did, and our kids would call this in the summer, even if we hadn't worked on it. And these 5 kids, they came up and scrimmaged us this fall.
Right.
Or no, in the preseason. Actually 4 of these 5 kids. We had 5 seniors. They said, "Hey, remind us how to run Celtic," and we beat our varsity with it. With them running it. We were in a 1-4 at this time. But basically, we ran it to the left 95% of the time. 2-man's going to come over here. What it is shuffle double stagger is what it is with a big double. So our 4-man's going to step out
and then ISO.
And then she drives.
So it's basically that double screen after you get it in.
Yeah. We're going to go big double. Here's
she comes all the way through.
Yep.
Basically brings her double screen, and then you got the post ISO and down there in the low.
Yeah, and then we bring what we do is we bring our 3 back off a second double, and we try to leave the 4 and a 5 over here. And the reason we do is once you've hit this shot, this girl right here is one of the slowest point guards I've ever had.
Right.
She was a good shooter, and she was smart. And I can't remember if she makes this shot. Nope, she goes here. We get to the basket. So I mean, there's tons of options. We also run it off the side. Basically, it's the same play off side out of bounds. So we just say side Celtic, and right here she's going to go in PTO.
I love that.
So that and we went to the spread. Now, we went to spread this year, and we ran it out of spread, and it wasn't as good. Like I said, this is our best play. Now, here's what's going to happen though. They're not going to let it. They're going to try not to let us reverse the ball. But here we are. There's our cut.
I love that play too. The people are listening because it's basically you're clearing out a side with a post coming through. and then you're setting that double screen opposite. So people got to. The key to a good play, I always tell the young coaches, key to a good play is you got to make the other team make choices.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you going to defend me? Like on the fly.
Hey, now here's and I never taught this. We teach inside pivot. I didn't even realize, and this girl was my best player. She does the beeline donut right here instead of opening up and ripping, which is probably better. This is in the state finals. We lose by 1 point. I mean, think about that. I know they've got that scouted. They've got 9 films on us.
Right.
And we still got that for a. We still got that for a layup.
I love that.
So.
Hey, Coach. So I'd like to. Do you press? You trap and press, right?
What we've done. We are a little bit more that team that you're looking at right there. We started 5 seniors and they were called the grandmas. Then we brought in a second 5 and that 5 got after it.
Okay.
But now what we're doing is we press on made free throws and dead balls.
Okay. And what do you trap with?
It just depends. And one of the reasons I started doing this, and I would recommend this to young coaches, especially if you're coaching girls that maybe don't know as much about basketball, is if you want to have a good 2-2-1 press breaker, then you better teach them how to run a 2-2-1 press. You cannot just say, hey, go out there and get in a 2-2-1. So we have a 2-2-1 press in. We will run it with forwards up. We will run it with guards up. We'll run it to where
you run diamond at all?
Well, and we do. We run what we call our 40, which is our diamond, and we'll trap the first pass and then try to keep them in traps. We have some very, very good volleyball players.
Let's get back. Let's in a couple weeks, because that's going to be my next wave.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I would love to talk about pressing, practice planning, building program. This is what people are wanting to listen to.
Yes,
I'd love to do that. So I'm going to give you a 2-week homework assignment, and you and I will get back.
And Coach, let me. And what I will do. Just to give you a little bit about pressing, when I first started, we never put restraints. So we were wanting to run the scramble. And so we said, okay, full court 3-on-3. Well, You went and trapped the first pass and that kid cut and they're going down for layups. And it's like, so I have some drills that help that. And I would love to go through that, because we were running. That's
what the young coaches do. It's like they spend the summer and we're going to do this, and then 2 games in, they're getting like people are scoring layups and then they tank it. It's like it's got to be a progression. You're right. And then I got some press break stuff that I can show you too. That would be really good.
Well,
okay, so let's plan on that. That's your homework for the next couple weeks.
Well, and hey, you call me anytime, because I love doing this stuff. But there's a guy here in Wichita. His name is Mitch Fiegel, and he coaches at Wichita Collegiate.
Okay.
And for the last 17 years, he's been playing 12 kids going 5 in, 5 out. Now they run and jump and claim they don't trap. We go ahead.
I should get him on. You should send me. I'd love to talk to run and jump with him too, because that's hard to teach. Run and jump is so hard to teach.
And he would be good. I will send you his contact, and then Coach, are we on the air?
No, hold on. So say goodbye, everybody. We're going off air. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you leave a review. We really do love those written reviews. Those 5-star ones are the best. The 1-stars, you can forget to do it. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Not only is it resources and handouts and videos, it's a little bit of everything for a coach that wants to get better. So go over and check it out. Also, down below, click our Amazon link, and that helps us with our hosting fees. I think the little things that come up with running a podcast.